Welcome to dbForge SQL Complete tutorials. In this video, we are going to explore SQL inner joins on real-world examples. We will also demonstrate how SQL Complete, an advanced code completion add-in for SSMS and Visual Studio, can facilitate the handling of SQL joins. Let's start with the definitions. In SQL, the join clause is used to combine rows from two or more tables based on logical relationships between them. Essentially, joins specify how SQL Server should use data from Table A to select rows from Table B. There are four types of SQL joins: inner, outer, cross, and self-join. The most common type of SQL join is inner join, also called simple join. Inner join combines records from two tables if there are matching values in a common field. It is used to retrieve data that appears in both tables. In other words, the inner join creates a new result table by combining column values of two tables, Table A and Table B, based on the join predicate. Now let's look at a real-life example of inner join. Suppose we have a customer demo database. Let's say we want to retrieve data from the customers and countries tables to see the list of customers and countries they live in. In other words, we want the result table to combine data from these two tables. Using the inner join syntax, we create our query. When typing the query, you don't need to agonize trying to recall the exact names of columns. SQL Complete's column picker will do the job for you, and thus save you loads of time and effort. Now we run our select statement with the inner join clause and get the result. When working with inner join, you are not limited to just two tables. In SQL, it is possible to use multiple joins to combine three or even more tables. Just add another join clause and specify another condition. Suppose we want our result table to display the names of customers, the countries they live in, and the dates they made orders on. We create a query with two inner clauses that will fetch data from three tables. Please note how SQL Complete auto-completes the code we are entering. The tool's IntelliSense-like code completion functionality allows writing code 2 to 4 times faster. Now we run the query and enjoy the result. SQL query with inner join and where condition allows you not only to retrieve data from two or more tables, but also to filter this data according to a specified criterion. Let's say we got too many results when running the previous query, and now we want the result table to show only those customers that placed their orders after 2018. For this, we add a where clause to our query. Notice how SQL Complete formats your code. Just a few clicks and it's readable and complies with the team's standards. Now we execute the query, and presto, the result is ready for further analysis. You can not only filter the results but also group them. Just use group by with inner join to group the result set by one or more columns. Let's look at our query again. Suppose that we want to group the results by country name in alphabetical order. To achieve this, we add a group by clause. See how we use a custom snippet to speed up coding? SQL Complete comes with an extensive library of ready-made snippets. Also, you can create your own ones if necessary. Now we run the query, and the result is not long in coming. Inner join can also be used to delete rows in one table based on data in another table. To put it differently, if your delete statement contains a join clause, it will remove the records that satisfy the specified join condition. Suppose we want to delete from the orders table those records that have a matching field in the customers table and have the customer name ending with ION. For this, we add inner join and where clauses to the delete statement. Please pay attention to the way SQL Complete lets you quickly get object information while typing the query. Now we run the query and enjoy the result. Let us sum up the obvious benefits of dbForge SQL Complete by Devart. There's no need to memorize columns and names. Just pick the columns you need from the suggestion list. Powerful context-aware code completion will allow you to significantly speed up your coding, and quick object info hints will give you essential information on database objects while you are writing your SQL code. With a built-in code snippets, you can quickly enter repeating chunks of code and thus save lots of time. The impeccable syntax checker has zero typo tolerance and will let you know of even a slightest error, while an advanced debugger will validate your code. Last but not least, you can quickly and easily bring your code up to the corporate or team standards with the help of the instant code formatter. As people say, a picture paints 1,000 words, so download a free 2-week trial of SQL Complete and get a first-hand experience with all the advanced features it delivers.